The Chair now recognizes Representative Hurd for 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Dominich, thank you for being here this morning. The Permitting Council has signed some MOUs with the states of Utah, Alaska, and Idaho, I believe. And those partnerships are vital to making sure that federal and state permitting timelines are aligned and that we're reducing bottlenecks to project timelines. Can you talk a little bit about and maybe highlight some of the successes that the Permitting Council has seen with these agreements?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a great example of where we are looking at our underlying statute and making sure that we're using every authority that we do in fact have. So one of those authorities is entering into agreements with states to coordinate the permitting process and provide resources or technical assistance to the state to ensure that they're a part of that process. Much like the federal agencies, states tend to wait until all of the federal permitting is completed before they start. I don't really blame them. The feds have sometimes a bad track record for finishing projects on time, and states have limited resources. What we're doing with these MOUs is getting state governments to commit to, one, opt-in on the FAST 41 dashboard. So that means they post all the state permitting actions on the dashboard, and then also to agree to finish state permitting before the longest federal review is completed. So what that does is put them in that same Gantt chart that shows everything happening in parallel, and we ensure that the state is a part of the process from start to finish. You highlighted our MOU in Idaho. We also have one in Tennessee. We've signed 6 agreements to date. We have a few more in the queue. We're excited. We'd love to work with all of your state governors to help to coordinate this process. But in Idaho and Tennessee both, we have projects on the dashboard that incorporate all of the state permitting actions. So when you go to that dashboard, not only do you know what's required from the federal government for that project, but you also know what is required by the state and how long it's going to take. And if you're in that community, you know what kinds of reviews are being done and what public hearings are happening and all of that other work that's incorporated. So we really want the states to think of us as a partner to move projects forward. And it also, frankly, allows us the opportunity to work with governors who are closer to the economic development efforts in their states, much like members of Congress, to allow for us to say, hey, what projects are in the queue that you're working on that qualify for FAST 41? I want to emphasize something here. In order for us to support a project, that project has to apply to FAST 41. I cannot go and make you do it. You have to choose to do it. So we really want to be able to work with governors and with yourself and others to identify those projects and get more of them on the dashboard.
Great, thank you. So 6 states total have MOUs with the Permitting Council then at this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. I just want to make this more practical for my constituents and the other constituents of the members here in the subcommittee. Can you talk about how utilizing the permitting dashboard helps lower energy costs for Americans?
I think the permitting dashboard allows us to improve the permitting process overall, and it allows us to get more energy in multiple sectors online as fast as we possibly can. That's the name of the game, is providing more energy resources to constituents all across the country, ensuring we're really utilizing our resources here in this country, and we're doing it efficiently and in the most environmentally responsible way possible. That's how we're going to get the best results in terms of lowering energy costs. And I think I'd go back to the statistics I shared with Chairman Stauber at the beginning of the hearing, which is, if we can shorten the time frame for projects on the dashboard, then we can provide more energy to more people quicker and more efficiently.
Great, and at a lower cost.
I certainly hope so. If we don't waste a bunch of time on doing a permitting process or, frankly, wasting time not communicating effectively, then we're going to save money in the long term.
Wonderful. Thank you, Director Dominich. Appreciate that. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.